Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Jay Cartere.
And it's Mike.
And this is Talk About It.
Hashtag Talk About It.
Didn't mess up this time.
I was just about to say well done. Got it correct. This is the 24th of November, 2016.
Yeah, let me just turn my 6 o'clock alarm off because that's going to...
Yeah, that always comes...
gonna pop off real quick.
It's a month and a day away from Christmas, boy.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that.
And your birthday soon as well.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that either, to be honest.
Your birthday's on a Thursday, you know. I checked on the calendar.
Is it?
What the fuck, fam? You turn off your alarm.
Sorry,
and
emails. I didn't put my thing on silent. I should have. Alright, cool. Nothing much.
But yeah, fam, we're gonna do the pod on your birthday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shit. No, fair enough. It's just another work day to me, to be honest.
We can move it if you want to have a day off, you know.
What's the point? It's just life. Like, why am I gonna put life off for a day to do what? Like, if I really want to do something for my birthday, I'll do it on the weekend. But I am not in the position to be doing anything for my birthday right about now. I just want to be focused on work, moving things forward, building shit, making peas, that sort of stuff. I ain't really got the time to take a day out and celebrate right by now. I ain't got shit to celebrate. I have done things, like I've had successes and that, but not enough success for me to take a day off and celebrate, in my opinion.
Or just one day off now.
I take the weekend off.
Okay. Alright. So what, you're going to make the weekend's going to be Christmas?
Thursday, 22nd, 23rd, Friday, 24th. Okay, Christmas on Sunday. Well, guess I got Christmas off, innit? I might even have the Monday off after that. Maybe not. Might stream on the Monday. I don't know. Like, I don't know about these things until it comes to, like, the week before. Then I start making the decisions and whatnot. Like, right about now, the only decisions that concern me is this week and not even next week right about now. Next week will probably come into the fourth. Well, some things from next week matter to me, like, because Final Fantasy's coming out, and hopefully I'll get a code for that, and then maybe review it and that will be the next game that I'm reviewing. But other than that, I don't really have anything on the calendar that I have to stick to, except for like the streaming and stuff. That's why the streaming has kind of been annoying me recently, because I've had to do it every fucking day.
Yeah, and you do it some mad hours from.
Yeah, from like 9 till 2 a.m. or something. But now I've just started doing it from 9 until I can't be bothered anymore. Or I start getting tired or something. I'm only going to stream 2 days this week. Because I didn't do it on Monday and Tuesday because I was finishing off the Watch Dogs 2 review, and then Tuesday I was finishing off the Tomb Raider review. I needed those two out. I was very stressed about getting those reviews out because Watch Dogs 2 is such a big open world game and it's long to get everything that I need to say into a video. But Tomb Raider, I really enjoyed that. I think that review's much better than the Watch Dogs 2 one. I was pretty happy with that. But I wanted to get that out so that, you know, the Square Enix people will know that I'm reliable before they, you know, send over the Final Fantasy stuff. But yeah, having the streaming for me to have to do every day has become annoying to me because I've got something that I've got to do every day. Yeah. And the whole point of working for myself is that I don't have to do anything. So, but, you know, the streaming seems to be helping the YouTube channel, so I don't even know what to do with that, or whether I can just allow it for a little while or
just gonna cut it down basically, isn't it?
I don't know, maybe I'm gonna try and keep it up for as long as I can. But yeah, I prefer making videos. I had fun making videos this week. I made a fair few videos and that, and the reviews and that, and yeah, it's interesting. But I don't like having something that I'm forced to do, because I feel like I'm just like everyone else, and I get bored of doing the same thing every day.
Yeah, you gotta switch it up sometimes. But we'll talk more about you having days off closer to your birthday and shit.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because then it'll be closer, then you can decide what you're actually gonna do.
I have no clue.
But fucking, other than that, it's been a good, interesting week. Very eventful.
Well, very eventful for you, because someone, like one of the artists that you really love, has been going through some trials and tribulations.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to get onto that later, yeah.
And I guess today another artist went through some trials and tribulations. Not an artist that either of us love.
No. It's a UK artist though, so it feels close to home.
Yeah.
But it's definitely out the blue. Not too out the blue for me, because like I have like some like industry sources that have told me that we're talking about Sneakbo, by the way. Sneakbo went at Krept and Konan and Skepta on Twitter. I'm gonna pull up. Are you gonna pull up the tweets or?
I'll pull up the tweets.
Alright, because I got the screenshots as well. Because basically, man left work today. I was on my way here, and then obviously I checked my WhatsApp, and then just got loads of messages. Like
people trying to report this to you.
No, because like I know
people care.
Yeah, my brother and like shit like that, and like they love
about Sneakbo.
Well, yeah, because like you got to think, my brother and Ironic and that, like they, whenever there's anything to do with like UK music or Drake, they're the first to tell me about what's going on in it. So they just sent it to me real quick about what was going on, and yeah, as I was gonna say is I have heard that Sneakbo's not the best of friends with Krept and Konan and that, but it was one of those like in this industry, from what I've heard and what I've seen, it's like a lot of fuckery does go on like behind the scenes, basically.
What kind of fuckery are you
like?
Like, give me an example of some sort of fuckery that could occur.
I don't want to
Don't
give...
say between, like, don't say
yeah.
names, but say that I'm an artist or whatever and you're another artist. What kind of fuckery would you beset upon me?
These are probably stuff that probably for you is going to sound like, oh, that's obviously going to happen or whatever, but just the kind of stuff like, oh, if you're hot 1 minute, every artist is going to be your friend, and then if you're not hot, no one's really fucking with you.
Yeah, this is just common sense.
That's the shit that happens.
What do you think? Oh, when you're not hot, everyone wants you to jump on their song to make it lukewarm. Like, come on.
Then there's like stuff
like you know who's your brethren and who's an acquaintance. You should know that.
Yeah.
If you think these people are being friendly to you because they're your friends, you're a dickhead. You should know who your friends are and who's not your friends. Like, I know who my friends are, and anyone else is really just an acquaintance until you've had so much experience with them, like at least months of experience of knowing that they're down for you and whatnot, that they become your friends. You don't just make friends overnight or make a tune with someone and now they're your brethren. Yeah. Silly to me. But I've got common sense in it. It's not common.
Yeah, it's true. And then there's the kind of people that will just fucking like you could do like a track with someone and then they could like be sending shots for you blatantly in the same track and shit.
That's just silly.
And yeah, I know it's wild.
If you don't like the person, don't put them on your track.
Or even doing the opposite of just like taking long to do a verse for you or doing a song for you.
Oh, that is life.
Yeah.
Like artists, you cannot rely on them. You cannot fucking rely on artists. I'm still waiting from someone to send me a remix of my song he said he was gonna send me, and that was like over 7 months ago.
That ain't happening.
Yeah, I assume when I wait for a verse of someone, I just assume it's never gonna come because it usually never comes. So if I'm going to take a verse of you, that means that this song is a song that I'm comfortable not putting out. If I want to put it out, then I'm not going to wait for a verse from you. I'm going to put my own verse on it and get it cracking. Unless I couldn't come up with a second verse or something, and then I'll just, put it out with the first verse and no second verse or something. But I'm not waiting fucking 7 months to get your version back and be like, okay, now I'm going to release it. Bruv, the time has gone. The time has passed. Yeah. Like, what the fuck do you think is going to happen right now?
Yeah, it's true. Fucking... And then there's the whole part of, like ends beef gets involved as well with the industry beef. So if an artist is from a certain area that's not cool with another area, and then there's an artist there, they're obviously not going to get along or whatever. But yeah, there's loads of just bullshit and fuckery in the industry. It's nothing. Yeah, it's like you said. It's common sense really that a lot of these artists, they're not friends. They're just acquaintances. Really, they're work colleagues, innit? Yeah. That's how I see it, innit? Yeah, it's like your work colleagues, innit? You don't see them every day like like you're going to work every day, but you'll see them at the odd festival, the odd show,
and everyone's on the ladder to the top.
And everyone's on the ladder to the top.
So
and
if I can kick you in your head and just step on you to get over you,
I'll
probably kick you in the head, step on you to get over you.
Exactly. But yeah, so basically, Sneakbo just came out of nowhere on Twitter. Do you want to read those tweets?
Yeah. So first of all, he said, "I've been observing for a year. I see what's going on. I've realized I don't like a lot of people. I've realized the music industry is a setup." And then he done a thinking face. Well, some of it. And then he's like, "And big up Kenan and Kel for your hard work and sick punchlines. But trust me, you man are really playing dirty."
With capital letters.
Yeah. And you, Skepta, I don't even want to start with you today. Just know you did a wrongin'. We know. I don't want to speak to no one. I'm just making it clear now. Be back soon. And yeah, has he tweeted since then?
Yeah, he basically Krept posted a snippet of a tune.
Yeah. I was
saying Tally.
I didn't actually listen to the whole thing. I saw the Tally thing. I don't know what that's.
I don't know what Tally is
for,
either.
But I listened to it a little bit, and I didn't really care.
Yeah, he basically said something about niggas sneak dissing or whatever, blah blah, and it was obviously shots at Sneakbo.
Sneakbo didn't sneak diss him; he dissed him.
Yeah, but obviously this isn't just recorded now. This is a recorded thing, so that's why. And then obviously I think he played on the word sneak, innit? Sneak.
Yeah,
sneak.
I heard that.
And then obviously Sneakbo tweeted saying, Can you see how you were showing love to me in the DMs, but you had a song ready for me, laughing face, at Krept Play Dirty, another internet gangster, capital letters." And Krept replied to him with bare question marks, LOL. And someone's asking him what's going on, and he said, "There's no story. I genuinely don't know what he's on about. Showing him nothing but love. I don't know, maybe a deeper issue." So Krept's just playing dumb, basically, like he doesn't know what's going on.
Maybe he doesn't know what's going on.
He knows what's going on, man.
What do you know what he done?
I've heard rumors about, like, I've heard things that Krept and Konan and Sneakbo aren't cool for time. Like, they haven't been cool for time, and Sneakbo's just addressing it on Twitter now.
Okay.
So he knows what's going on. He's just playing dumb, and Krept always does this. He always plays dumb, and it's just how it is, innit? But the Skepta thing, I have no clue what that's about. That's out of nowhere. So really, I don't know like what the deeper issue is really, because I did hear that Sneakbo and Krept and Konan weren't on the same page, but I don't know where it stems from, basically, if you know what I mean. It's like
man wants to tweet about it though.
Yeah. So it's like, when you hear this guy and that guy have beef,
like,
you don't know what the beef is actually over.
I thought he might have got hacked or something. I didn't think he'd actually be tweeting this out, just bearing out his feelings for no reason on a random day.
Well, he's not happy with the music industry. The music industry's fucked anyway, man. Like,
yeah, but Sneakbo has achieved more success than his talent, like, than he deserves for his talent, to be honest. Like, he's not a great rapper.
No,
he's not a great musician or anything like that. He's mediocre.
Yeah.
And he
just has a bit of a
It seems like he's achieved mediocre success, like, right about now. Because he was popping for a while.
Yeah.
But now it seems like, maybe he's surviving off music. I don't know what his financials are like and how he's living over there. But I swear he just won the Mobile or performed at the Mobile the other day.
Yeah.
So he's doing okay. He's obviously not the top guy in music, and he's not really on everyone's lips like that, but he's doing fine. He's doing good enough. He's making music and he's putting it out, and he's keeping afloat. And he's not that good.
No,
to be honest,
he isn't.
He's okay at rapping. So I don't know what he's angry at, or why if he feels he needs to, be higher or something, or be more famous or more successful, because no, you don't. You haven't done anything to really suggest that in any way. Like, I don't see what he's angry about.
I don't know if he's actually upset about where his position is.
Or maybe he's just
more about. I think
being fake around him.
Yeah, I think he's more pissed off about that, about the fakeness, and just But it's like what we said, like we can't be surprised. Like these are not people that you've grown up with or innit? These are not your friends.
Yeah, you need
so
to
you can't expect nothing more from them.
Sense, bruv.
Yeah, like I wouldn't if I joined the music industry, I wouldn't expect anything from anyone, innit? Because I'd be thinking, not your brethren. Like, you only know me because of this music thing. You ain't been with me before this music thing.
And you should know how unreliable people... Like, how long have you been on the fucking earth, bruv? How many times have you asked someone to do something and they haven't come through with it? Or someone's told you they're going to do something and they haven't done it? Like, you should know people are unreliable by now. It shouldn't really faze you that much. Like, you should know better than that. Because I know, like, my standard with people is you're going to be unreliable. So when someone's unreliable, I'm not like, oh, shit, you was unreliable. I thought you was actually going to do what you said you was going to do. I'm like, okay, you know what? I expected this.
Yeah.
And if you are reliable, I'm like, oh, shit, you actually did what you said you was going to do. Because I know most people are fucking unreliable. But it seems like a lot of people just don't have that knowledge or that experience. Yeah. I don't know.
But it's all weird, man. It's all very left. It's all out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's out of nowhere, man.
Someone said to me that he thinks that Sneakbo was just Sneakbo's beefing with Skepta because they're fighting for Drake's love, which was very.
Oh yeah, I guess Sneakbo was the first person that Drake ever shouted at, innit?
First in the UK.
And then Drake didn't do no tunes with him or anything.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Skepta's Drake's golden boy. I guess I can see why Sneakbo would be a little upset about that. But come on, you're a big man, bruv.
The most recent tweet, Sneakbo said, and fuck an award. He also retweeted Skepta saying a message to you. And he said, all the fakes, expose yourself now. Smiley face.
It's moving weird.
It's wild, fam. But I don't know why he's retweeting this Skepta tweet. A message to you: stop messing around, be a thing of the future. Like, there's a lot of like weird tweets that music artists make, and I feel like they're probably taking sly shots at each other. Like, we will just never know.
Maybe.
But yeah, so that's the latest of what's going on over this side of the pond. Sneakbo is not happy with Krept, Konan, and Skepta. And I don't know why he's getting on Instagram with it.
Instagram?
I mean Twitter. I don't know why he's getting on Twitter to
publicity, I guess. How about publicity for his next track or something? Like, that's the only reason you'd be on Twitter venting these opinions. You only vent these opinions on Twitter because you want other people to see them.
Yeah. Like,
you want the person who you're talking about to see them, and you want everyone else to see them. Otherwise, you wouldn't.
You want their fans to see it. You want the world to see it.
Yeah. Otherwise, you wouldn't put it on Twitter.
Nah, he definitely wants everyone to see what's going on. Maybe he thinks this is a way of exposing.
Yeah, maybe he thinks this is exposed, but that's not how you expose someone. You don't have any proof. You aren't actually saying anything.
You're not saying nothing.
You're being very vague.
Very, very vague.
There's not explosion. Is explosion a word? There's not exposure. It's not exposure last time I checked.
Yeah. That's what he's supposed to say.
It's definitely not that.
No, it's not.
So if that was his plan failed. It was mediocre.
Yeah.
But, some people will just buy into it and just take the vagueness because, a lot of people do just hear vagueness and see whatever meaning they want to draw from it and latch onto it.
But I wanna hear Sneakbo going into detail about what is on his chest, whether it be in an interview, whether it be on a song.
Yeah, you should do an NFTR. I think an NFTR would be good for Sneakbo.
NFTR, yeah.
Because I'm interested to see, how Sneakbo got to where he got to and all that sort of stuff. Because I swear he went jail for a little while. Like, he's got a story there.
He does. Yeah, he does.
So that would be interesting to see a little more insight into Sneakbo's career and that. But I don't really give a shit.
It's not that deep.
Sneakbo like that, to be honest. Don't really care for his music. Yeah. Super.
Like, if a new Sneakbo track dropped, we wouldn't be chatting about it on this pod. We're only chatting about Sneakbo now because a madness happened.
Well, if it came up and I didn't have anything to do and it was on my YouTube homepage, maybe I'll check it out. But really, I'm not really checking for Sneakbo like that. I'm not a fan of Sneakbo like that.
Yeah.
He just doesn't do it for me, personally.
Same.
But I wish him success. I hope he does well. I hope he prospers in that, and I hope he overcomes this thing that he's going through. If he's even going through anything, I don't even know.
Yeah, same. But yeah, that's what's going on over here with them, man. Back to what you were saying, you touched on it a little bit. One of my favorite artists.
Bit of controversy surrounding him.
Yeah, Kanye West. He's
a little bit.
He's basically losing the plot. I don't know what's going on with Kanye. I woke up in the morning and I saw, first thing that happened was I saw the headline saying that Kanye West supports Donald Trump. So I clicked on it, listened to the video, and he was basically saying that if he could vote, he would have voted for Donald Trump.
If he did vote, because he didn't vote.
Oh yeah, if he did vote, yeah, because he didn't. That he would have voted for Donald Trump.
Well, he was saying something. Was he saying something like how he didn't want to? He didn't want to come out. Someone told him not to come out and say that.
Yeah, because he didn't want to encourage people's votes. Yeah.
No, I don't think he said because of that. Because he didn't want to be attacked by it or something like that. I think that was more the sentiment that he was saying with. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he meant that he didn't want to.
He said someone gave him advice to not come out and say that he supports Trump or anything like that. Because it might have been bad for him, I guess.
Well, it's bad for him now. I thought he said he didn't want to say it before the election because he didn't want to influence anyone.
Supporting anyone politically is bad for you. From one point of view, from someone's point of view, it's going to be bad for you.
That's true.
Like,
if he wanted to vote for Hillary, then the Trump supporters would be upset, and if he wanted to vote for Trump, then the Hillary supporters are going to be upset.
Yeah, but him saying that he wants to vote for Trump is silly in terms of his target demographic, because his target demographic seems to be mostly Hillary supporters.
Yeah, definitely.
So the way a lot of people are acting right about now is fucking crazy. Like, on both sides, yeah, if someone has a different opinion or they're riding with the other side, it seems like people are just going fucking insane trying to attack them and whatnot. Like, there's no discussion or exchange of ideas. It's you're racist or you're a libtard or you're a social justice warrior. It's just silly. It's really silly.
Yeah, it's a bit mad. But when he said that he would vote for Trump, like at the beginning, I was thinking, this guy's crazy or whatever. Or he's trolling. No, because it's just left, innit? It's bare left. Like, it's like what you said. If you're like black and then your main target audience is like black and ethnic people, and then you you saying that you want to vote for Trump.
Yeah, but if he's just sharing that as his honest opinion, then that's not so wild. It wasn't so wild to me.
No, it was a bit wild to me. But then I thought about it and I was like, well, actually, everyone not everyone, but majority of rich people are gonna say that they want to vote for Trump because they know that he's gonna try and make the rich richer anyway. So yeah. I was thinking on that aspect. Then I was like, you know what? I'm not even surprised anymore because I was thinking like Trump's definitely gonna help his pocket, like in these next 4 years, isn't it? He's gonna try and help his pocket more than Hillary would have. Yeah. But so yeah, that happened.
And he was also saying like black people need to stop. Was it focusing on racism? Because racism is out there. Like, we already know racism's out there. We just need to move on and work hard. Basically, that's the sentiment that he was saying. But on Twitter, everyone was saying that he said, "Oh, black people shouldn't care about racism" or something like that. Like, people will totally twist your words in order to just make you look terrible. Because he didn't actually say things that sounds that correct.
Bad. That sounds about right. Well, that niggas need to forget about racism and work on themselves. Like, not as in forget about racism as in like they shouldn't care about it or they shouldn't be affected by it, because obviously it's a bad thing either way. But it's not something that you shouldn't focus on it. Yeah, you shouldn't don't make it an excuse to why you can't excel in life, innit? Just focus on yourself, get your money up, keep working hard, and just try and ignore it as much as possible. When it does happen, fucking try and deal with it in the correct way, but just stay away from they, innit? But that I understand. But when he first done it, I thought he was trolling, innit? Like, I thought he was just being Kanye, like trying to say some wild shit to promote his tour or whatever. But then then the next day, I swear it was the next day. The next day I saw
I feel like it was the next day.
It was the next day, innit? It was like the next show. There was a new headline that my man
done like 3 songs.
My man done 3 songs.
Had a rant and then
had a 20-minute rant, ducked out. And the rant was going at Beyonce, Jay-Z, DJ Khaled, Drake, like, and I was like, whoa, like, what is this guy on? And I listened to it. Well, I never listened to all of it, but I listened to the snippets and whatever. And he was basically Beyonce. He was dissing because he wasn't really dissing her, but he was basically saying that he's upset with Beyonce because him or Drake. He was saying that like she won the AMA award for best music video over him and Drake. He said I went down from he was like MTV put me down for 7 years because of having Beyonce's back. He's obviously talking about the Taylor Swift thing.
Yeah.
And he's saying, and now Beyonce's, he said that Beyonce said to the AMAs that she's not going to perform unless she wins an award. And he's just saying that it's not fair or whatever, basically. And I was just thinking, this is so silly. Like, let's take it step by step. The Beyonce thing, I think he's just silly because I feel like no one told you to jump on stage and start going after other artists and saying that Beyonce had the greatest video in the world. That was all you. Choice, that was your own choice. So don't try and... So what, does Beyonce owe you now? Like, what's he trying to say? Like, every time you and Beyonce in a category, she has to just give you the award now. Like, oh, Kanye, you defended me. You could have this award. So I feel like that's bullshit. Also, the thing about Beyonce saying that she's not going to perform unless she wins an award, that's
fair enough. Just using power, I guess.
And yeah, there's that. And then also there's I can imagine, has that not been going on for years? Like, why are you upset? Like, has that not been going on for years? Like, I can imagine that going on for years, fam, like, of artists doing that. And he's probably done it before, like artists saying that what would be the point of an artist coming to an award show if they're not going to win, or performing for a show and they're not going to win anything? What would be the point?
I don't know, fam. Bro, I didn't watch it, innit, so I don't even know where he's coming from or anything like that. Kanye just chats a lot of shit to me.
Then the Jay-Z thing, he was saying, he was like, Hov still ain't called me. It's like,
oh my God.
He got so pissed off. He was like, how did he spin it into the Jay-Z thing? He just came, I can't even remember how he spun it, but he was just saying, I think he said something like, everyone wondering why I'm upset with Hov, like, Hov still ain't call me, Hov, call me. He was getting so angry.
Seems like a bitter ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, fam, like, he was saying Hov needs to call him, he was like, Hov, I know you got hitters, don't send hitters for me, blah, blah, and then he was saying that, then he went in on radio saying that radio stations played the same shit over and over again. He said, like, he's not upset with the people that work at the radio station because they're like real people. They need to pay for shit. They need to get paid. But he feels like the top people at the radio station, the ones that own it, they obviously only play certain songs because they want to drill it into the fucking audience ears. And like he was saying, like, the record labels are obviously like teaming up with the advertising and all of that, and it's just all bullshit, innit? Like, not bullshit, but it's just how the world is, isn't it? Basically, like, business. It's just business, basically.
It's like, no, let's start business.
Yeah, it's just how the world is, innit? It's nothing new. Basically, this is why radio plays certain songs over and over and over and over again, because they're trying to make it a hit. They are turning it into a hit, and it's because the record label is pushing it that way, innit? They're paying them to play it over and over and over again. And the radio station's getting more money for it because they keep playing the hit song over and over and over again, and then the record label's happy because they get the song played over and over again. And
it's programming.
And it's just programming, yeah.
And politics.
Yeah, and it's nothing new, but he's just getting upset about it in 2016 when it's been happening for years. And Academic said a good thing that he said...
The internet's out. Like, why are you...
That's another thing I was going to get into. Like, fucking, who the fuck listens
you're
to radio now?
You're a big major artist
anyway?
and you're caring about fucking radio.
Like, who the fuck listens to radio these days? But yeah, he was basically saying that he loves Drake, but Frank Ocean's great too. And
what?
He said...
What, he said that in the same breath? I love Drake, but Frank Ocean's great too.
Yeah, he said, I love Drake.
How is that
Drake
even...
makes great music, but Frank Ocean makes great music too. And he was saying, and do you know who's the greatest out of all of us? Kid Cudi. he was like, so now he's best friends with Kid Cudi basically. After man was dissing him. But yeah, he's basically pissed off because the music, the radio stations play too much Drake. He was saying, "Is it just me, or am I sick and tired of hearing that song over and over again for free?" Like he sang it as well. He was just, he was saying, he was like, "DJ Khaled, I know you got hitters in Miami. Don't send those hitters for me. But I love you, Khaled. But you playing too much politics, and that song for free, we hearing it too much. I'm tired of hearing it, blah blah." And he was just getting on a long ass rant, and and then finally, the next day after, he was hospitalized. So,
what kind of hospital did he get sent to though?
I have no idea. Let me try Google it.
What is he hospitalized for?
Let me try Google it, because I heard loads of different rumors. I heard it was for exhaustion. I heard he tried to assault someone,
and he cancelled his tour, right?
Yeah, he's cancelled the tour. Yeah, he's cancelled the tour now as well.
Bruv.
Yeah, Kanye's going through a lot right now.
You come to your show, yeah? Yeah, you come to your show. All your fans are there. They came, they paid their money. You do 3 songs and you have like a 20-minute rant and bust out and you think that's okay. That ain't okay, bruv. That ain't okay. That's taking the piss. That is taking the piss. If you want to chat shit and have a rant, make a YouTube video, start a podcast, do something like that. Don't do it when people have come to hear you perform your songs live. That is not the right place for that. Like, maybe you can have like a 2-minute discussion between a song or between like a set of 5 songs or something like that to, you know, add to the show and have a little bit of personality injected in there. But 20 minutes and performing 3 songs and then leaving, like, what? That's fucking bullshit. That's not cool at all.
It's not cool for him. So apparently Kanye's hospitalization comes after he was reportedly suffering from a combination of health problems, including stress, anxiety and paranoia. But a lot of this is speculation. People are saying it comes from a source and allegedly and stuff like that. So no one actually knows.
Okay.
But I just read something about how apparently the insurance is gonna cover the losses of the tour.
Was health insurance?
Yeah. It says something about
someone's sleep deprivation.
It appears Kanye's issues are allegedly enough that his insurance policy, which covers losses for cancelled concerts due to illness, will pay out after he cancelled 21 dates of his St. Pablo tour.
It says he was admitted for sleep deprivation there.
Oh, he was admitted for sleep deprivation. Okay.
Fair enough.
Well, he's not getting enough sleep.
Well, yeah, that's sleep deprivation.
It could be that he just wanted to cancel his tour and he just thought, I'll just get the insurance to pay for it so I don't lose any money.
What, the whole... It's not going to pay for the fucking whole tour.
They're paying for the further dates, the dates that you can't make.
What?
It said it just said the remainder of the tour. The policy is going to cover it. His insurance policy.
Wow. What, all the money that he was going to make for that tour? No way. No way. No fucking way.
Oh, that's what it's saying.
It
says allegedly, so I don't know.
Your health insurance is supposed to cover any procedures or health things that you need to be done.
I don't think it's going to pay him, but it's probably going to pay the expenses that he would have had to pay for cancelling the shows.
No way. No way. If he's got health insurance, it should only pay for him going to the doctors and that. Can't pay for any lost work that he would have had. But I don't know. I don't know about health insurance. This is what the source is saying, allegedly. So I'm speaking on things I'm not knowledgeable about, so I might be incredibly wrong.
I think that sounds like
that sounds reason. A bit much. That sounds a bit much.
No, I think that's probably what's going on.
The earnings that he would have got from the other shows wouldn't
probably
you
make
not
the earnings, but because he's cancelled his tour, their tour, obviously the tour and all the stadiums are like, you got to pay us, blah 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 blah, and then he's saying, well, there's a reason why I've cancelled my tour. It's because man's not well at the moment, innit? And then the insurance policy is saying like, yeah, your insurance covers that if you're not well enough to do your work, we'll cover expenses for you because it's your it's your illness or whatever.
That sounds wrong to me. It doesn't sound like it would be something that will actually happen. I don't know.
It's different over here in England, isn't it? It'd be like we get free NHS.
Yeah.
So over there, like man, obviously, like he obviously has a top of the range insurance because he's a big star. So
so that insurance is probably different than any insurance we know of.
Yeah, but this is all allegedly, innit? This is what the source is saying allegedly. So it's definitely
anything could be true.
It's not 100% true. Anything could be true, but that sounds like a good enough reason for why this guy's in hospital. He could be just bullshitting. I can imagine them fucking pagans.
Nah, he's very weird, bro.
Yeah, he's
very weird.
He's very weird, man.
I don't think he's stable.
No, he's not.
He's definitely very silly to be saying all the things that he's saying on stage.
Oh yeah, the radio station that wherever he was where he done that, I can't remember where it was, but that radio station, that local radio station is banning Kanye music for now. So they're not allowed to play any Kanye West music.
Silly. It's so silly, man.
Because he said fuck radio.
It's like toddlers.
Yeah.
They don't want to share toys. It's like very childish, man.
Yeah.
Very fucking childish.
It is. But Kanye's not been right. Kanye's not normal in general, but since the Kim K getting robbed in Paris and all of that happened, he's been even more unstable and off the edge. But I don't trust this fucking industry. I don't trust celebrities, and I definitely don't trust the Kardashians.
Yeah, them Kardashians.
So they always have men doing crazy shit. And it's always something new for them.
Can't believe anything that comes from
Can't believe one thing.
Last
week, Black China had a baby. This week, Kanye West is hospitalized. Next week, Kylie Jenner's going to be up to something. You get me? Next week's going to be Kendall. It's always something new for them. Their fucking wage is judging on how interesting their life is.
Yeah.
Like, normal people don't have this much bullshit going on in their life. Like, people have bullshit, but not this much bullshit.
Yeah, normal people do have this much bullshit going on in their life.
This much bullshit?
Public.
Nah, not
how
this
much bullshit?
I've never had this much bullshit in the whole...
What bullshit are you referring to? The whole Kardashian family or a certain person in there that's had a lot of bullshit in their life?
All of them, fam. Just evil. Like, just the whole thing, fam. Like, what family have, like, fam, look at it, fam. What family has their dad turn into a woman? Okay, that's a tick. Like, that could happen. But also, like, let's say I'm Kylie. My dad's turned into a woman. My brother's going... My boyfriend's ex is going out of my brother and is having a baby with my brother. My my sister nearly got murdered in Paris. My sister's husband's going into hospital.
Nearly got murdered is a bit much. I don't think that was the intention.
Right, well, she got
it wasn't attempted murder or anything.
She got robbed in Paris then. But she was held at gunpoint, so she could have got murdered. My other sister, her ex-husband, I'm talking about Lamar now, he went into rehab for some next drugs thing. Oh yeah, my other sister, her boyfriend was Scott Disick was an alcoholic and he had to go into rehab and shit.
This just sounds like, casual, normal stuff that occurs in family life.
Fam, it occurs in family life, but it comes in 2s or 3s max, fam. It doesn't come all at once, just one off the other.
But that's if you're looking at the full picture and you're looking at every single family member. Like, the way most people live, it's like you got like a little sect of your family that you're closer to, or the way I live or whatever. You got a little sect of your family that you're closer to.
Yeah, and bullshit happens, but not this much bullshit, fam. Like, shit happens, but not
these
this
things
much.
happen. These things happen in the real world.
They do,
happen
but
and they occur.
But with that family, it's just all too much, man. It's all way too much. It's bullshit, fam.
It's just, it's a bit weird, and it's extremely weird because it's in such a public forum, and there's just so many different dramas that go on.
And then they got a reality show, so it all makes sense.
But they are
anyway.
also rich and famous.
Yeah,
so that changes life as well. That gives you more access to drugs, more access to alcohol, more access to chopping your dick off. Well, I don't even think he chopped his dick off yet. More access to getting some tits and getting your own reality TV show because you're now a woman.
Well, that's
way more access.
That's the reason they have that access, because of selling their wild lives on television.
Yeah, but when you got when you got peas like that, and you've got those many eyes on you, your life can be wilder than the normal person's life.
Yeah.
Like many times over, just because you got so much opportunity to do wild shit. But there's loads of breakdowns and, you know, terrible spirals, downward spirals and that. But, you know, that's life. It's life, bro.
Yeah, that family's just a fucking mess.
Yeah, but I don't really care about the Kardashians like that.
Yeah, they're just good to look at. But yeah, moving on from Kanye, I hope he gets well soon. He's a great musician, but he's definitely going crazy.
He's okay now.
He's okay now?
Yeah, he was better. He was a better musician before. I think he's just okay now.
Nah, he's great, man. He's a legend when it comes to music.
I think he's okay now.
He's a legend. But he's I don't even think he's going crazy, to be honest. I think this is just all attention seeking.
Maybe
he needs to get beats. He needs someone to just slap him in his face and say snap out of him, stop acting like a little bitch. But yeah, next topic is was gonna briefly go over this. Ashley Graham, if you don't know who she is, she's a plus size model. I don't think she's plus size. I think she's perfect size. But, she's regarded as a plus size model because obviously all these models are like size 0 or something. And she's nice.
They're super slim and skinny.
Super slim and skinny, and she's nice and thick and curvy.
Yeah.
And basically she has a new Barbie doll, innit? And
well, they made the Barbie doll for her. It's not actually on sale yet.
It's not on sale yet, yeah.
But I think people can petition it to maybe get it on sale. She asked people to comment and tag Barbie in it or some sort of shit on her Instagram.
But it's basically, so she's got a new Barbie doll, and it's like it's a more curvy doll. And I've seen like Barbie dolls, like I've seen how they've changed over the years. Like obviously it used to all be Barbie, just, you know, the usual white blonde hair. Yeah. Blue eyes. It's obviously
they mixed up. They got different colours here
different
and there.
colours now. Yeah, they got black Barbies and shit like that.
Yeah.
They've even got disabled. They've got like wheelchair Barbies and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you could just buy a wheelchair, and put normal Barbie in there. All you have to do is make wheelchairs for Barbies. You don't need to make a wheelchair Barbie.
I guess so.
Or if you want to cut her legs off, cut her legs off, bro.
They got wheelchair Barbie in it.
You don't need disabled Barbie. Okay, fair enough. They got disabled Barbie.
Yeah.
Do they have disabled Barbies?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I don't know about this sort of stuff because the last time I researched into Barbie was, I don't know, because I don't do that. It doesn't occur in my life.
I've seen it one time on I don't know where it was some sort of like news article or something, and I saw that they was starting that. But yeah, now they're doing the curvy thing. And when I first saw it, like whenever I see this, I think at the beginning it's a positive because I think like, yeah, this is good. That means little girls can see themselves basically within the doll now, like rather than looking at a doll and thinking, oh, this is what I'm supposed to look like, or this is the definition of beautiful or whatever. Now they can feel a bit more normal or something. And then I thought, well, if you have a curvy doll or something, is this gonna encourage like girls to not be healthy and not care about their weight or whatever, like little girls? Because to be honest, Ashley Graham's, as I said, like she's a perfect size. She's not fat.
She's not fat at all.
And the doll's not fat either.
Doll's not fat at all.
But if they imagine they did make a fat doll.
They made an obese doll.
Imagine they made an obese doll.
They made a doll that looks like the girl from Precious or something.
Yeah. To make little girls feel,
that's a bit much.
Feel comfortable.
You know what?
To
be honest, in terms of the free market and whatnot, if you can do that and you can sell that to enough fat people, you know, do your thing, innit? If little fat girls want little fat Barbies, give them that, innit? But if you're talking about on the side of will it affect, you know, young girls if like their parent just gave them, like, I don't think any parents are gonna give their young girls a fat Barbie unless their child's already fat. Yeah. To be honest. So I don't think like a little slim girl is gonna be given a fat Barbie and then she's gonna be like, oh wait, I can just let myself go.
The little fat girl, if she gets a fat Barbie, then she's not gonna be push to lose that fat?
Well, life will will push her to lose fat. If, like, she'll be teased and stuff. She'll get that. People will acknowledge the fact that she's fat unless we go into this super social justice warrior, politically correct future that we seem to be moving towards. I hope that's not the case, because if someone's fat, you should tell them they're fat. People should know that they're fat.
Yeah, but
like,
you can't tell
don't go around and be like, oh, you're a fat cunt. Like, that's not cool. But if you've got a friend or whatever, or someone that you know and you're cool with them and they're fat, let them know that you seem to be gaining a bit weight. I'm worried about you. I don't want you to die of diabetes or a heart attack or something like that. I'd really think it would be beneficial to you if, maybe you worked out or ate a little more healthily or whatever. Like, have you ever thought about, making some lifestyle changes? Because the way you're going, it's not good, is it? It's not good. You're going down a very dark path that's gonna you probably get stuck in the path, but you're going down this terrible path. And it's gonna lead to some bullshit, basically. So yeah, I think that's cool. I think that's cool. I think that's positive. I think if you call that fat shaming, then fat shaming is good. It is effective, because when I gained a little bit of weight over like a Christmas 2 years ago or something, and I hadn't been exercising for a little while, I swear I saw my sister and she told me that I was getting fat. And like, at first I was annoyed, because obviously I don't want to be fat. I never thought of myself as fat. I thought, maybe I'm not as fit as I once was, but I never thought I was fat. But that made me want to work out and make sure that I was at the point where no one could come up and say you're fat. And there's no, what's the word? There's no getting that wrong. There's no mistaking me for being fat or a little chubby or something like that. So I wanted to just hit that out of the park and make sure that I was fit. So I think that is really good at inspiring people, but obviously there are going to be loads of people who just, become depressed and be like, oh, I'm fat and I'm going to stay fat. But those people are lost causes. And anyone who's fat and is, sitting up eating ice cream and watching Netflix moaning about how fat they are, you're a dumbass. Like, if you don't want to be fat, don't moan about being fat. Go work out, eat better. Like, that's what you need to do. And I know loads of people come up with excuses, being like, I can't lose weight, I don't have the time. Bruv, yes, you do have the time. If you can you can not watch a week of Game of Thrones, which, I'm sorry if you're on Twitter or something, because that will get spoiled for you. But you can miss a week of Game of Thrones to work out on that Monday, get a little hour in, stop watching TV or playing games and whatnot, and just cut out things that aren't helping you in order to do things that are helping you. If you really wanted to do it, you could do it. You're choosing not to do it. So, don't blame everyone else for you being fat, basically. But wait, what was the question?
There was just sort of
is it gonna make little fat girls feel comfortable in being fat
if they made obese dolls or whatever?
I don't know. That depends on the parents. That depends on if the parents are saying, it's cool you being the way you are, and if everyone else is around her saying, it's cool you being fat, like that's just who you are, innit? Then she's gonna be like, oh, this is cool, I'm fat, until she starts trying to race with people and it's not working out, or she tries to get a boyfriend who's not into fat girls and that doesn't work out. Or she just experiences the world for people just telling her that, you can't do this because you're not the right size right about now. It's just not feasible. And when you start taking up two bus stop seats and that sort of shit and annoying people around you, then you'll eventually put two and two together and realize that this probably isn't the most efficient way to live your life. It's unhealthy. It's not good for you. But if she wants to be fat and she's cool with being fat, then fair enough. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to be, on her neck being like, oh, no, you shouldn't be fat. If she's cool with being fat, then that's fine. That's fine. If she wants to be fat and she's cool with being fat, that's fine. The problem is when you're fat and you don't want to be fat and you moan about being fat and you want everyone to not say that you're fat or something like that and be cool with you being fat even though you don't want to be fat. That's silly. And yeah, I don't think the doll would inspire people to be more fat, but I think that in addition to parenting, in addition to having, you know, a safe space around you and everyone being politically correct, will add to you thinking, you know, this is cool, this is normal, I'm just gonna be the way, you know, be super fat, eat whatever I want, and that's the life that I'm gonna live. But this thick doll that is actually the case here is nowhere near that.
Yeah,
it's nowhere near that. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. What's her name again? Ashley something?
Ashley Graham, yeah.
She's got a lovely body type. I think it's amazing.
Healthy.
I think being thick is very fine, even preferable in a lot of cases. But yeah, the doll isn't even that plus size to me. I think the doll's pretty slim.
Yeah,
to be honest. So
it is a slim doll, to be honest. But I was just thinking, like, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, this is good, blah blah. And at first, I looked at it, I was like, that doll doesn't even look that curvy.
It's not even plus size.
It could be thicker.
Come on.
Then I was way thicker. Then I was thinking, imagine there was like a fat doll that they were giving to little girls so that they could feel comfortable being fat. And I was like, this ain't good. We need to bring back fat shaming so that these girls can drop pounds.
I do think fat shaming is positive. I do
boys
think,
as well.
Yeah, I do think fat shaming does lead
not bullying,
healthy,
like bullying's
healthy choices.
Wrong, but like just
letting someone know that they're fat. Giving them the heads up, because you know sometimes you don't know because you're with yourself, you grow, like you just think I'm just normal or something. I don't know how people get fat because I've never myself been laziness. Obese or anything like that.
No, people that get fat, they know that they're getting fat, but they're just lazy.
You get to the point where you start seeing it, and then you're like, you know, either I'll make the decision here, or I'll just be like, you know, fuck it, like, whatever happens, and then you either will devolve and become fatter and fatter, or you'll stay at that little chubby space or whatever if you're not gonna make an action to stop it. And yeah, that's just life, I guess. Yeah,
it's just people's mind state, really. That's where it comes down to.
Yeah,
because people that are fit and work out in gym, they have like a strong mindset. Like they have a mindset.
You have to be disciplined to do that.
They're disciplined.
Working out is boring, bro.
Very dead.
You gotta do some workouts that you enjoy and stuff. You gotta have a goal to work towards and something like that. I think because I'm taking a little break, and like I was dreading waking up on the days that I had to work out. Yeah, it was like, oh, I don't even want to get up right now because I know I got to work out and shit. And it was dead. I wasn't excited to get up in the morning. Yeah. Now I don't mind getting up in the morning, even though I have been waking up like half an hour or an hour later than usual. But like I'm not super. It's not super daunting for me to get up in the morning anymore because working out is just so fucking boring and dead. But I don't need to work out either. Like working out for me was to better myself and hopefully get 8-pack so that I can sell diet tea on Instagram. It wasn't so that I could lose weight to be like, you know, average. Yeah. So once you get to average, you get a little bit above average, you're cool. You don't really have to worry about working out on a regular basis or something like that. It's good. I do want to work out more. I do want to like do some push-ups at least here and there, do something like that. But, you know, when January comes, I will be working out again. Yeah. It is long. It's fucking long working out. You got to be very disciplined. You got to be mentally disciplined. It's all the choices we make, innit? Yeah, fucking. But yeah, Ashley Graham, keep doing your thing. Shout out to all the plus size models. Trust. Not the obese ones, the plus size ones. Them thick bodies, boy. Yeah, love that. Thick thighs. Love them thick thighs. Talking of a thick thing still, Steph London's a thick thing still. Yeah, Steph London's healthy. Yeah, she's a very healthy girl. Very healthy. She's very buff. Very paying. Very nice buds. Beautiful. But that music video was very nice as well. Very enjoyable. Yeah, it was cool because there was loads of lovely ladies in there. And I felt like that was the reason why you suggested for me to watch the video. No, I suggested it for the music as well. Or what, you thought the song was sick or something? That song Real Ting, yeah. I liked it. I think it was mediocre. We're talking about Steph London Real Ting. Yeah, but the reason... Why do you think it was mediocre? Because, first of all, she doesn't have any sick bars. Like, there's no sick bars. She's okay. She can flow enough that it doesn't sound shit, but she's not really saying anything. She's just saying, she's just saying anything, to be honest. She's saying nothing and anything at the same time. There's no real deep, like, wordplay or real good wordplay or anything interesting in what she's saying. It's just
A vibe.
filling up the track. And this is how I feel about young MA and shit like that. Like, she doesn't really say much to me. And it felt like that kind of vibe. It felt like the New York rapper vibe. Like, she seemed like a New York rapper to me. And that doesn't really do it for me. I don't really feel them guys. And there was nothing above average. She's just buff and she can flow. She can hold a beat, I guess.
She can hold a beat in both ways.
Both ways, yeah, I guess.
No, I liked it, boy. I like the tune. I hear what you're saying though about the lyricism. She's not a lyricist.
No.
She doesn't have wordplay or like you won't hear a bar and be like, raw, that's mad.
Yeah,
I think there was some funny bars
just
though.
saying things that I've heard 100 times before.
I think there was some humorous bars though, like probably just the fact that it's a girl saying them that will add shock value or whatever.
Yeah, but that doesn't really do much for me.
The Young May comment there, I hear what you're saying. She's not really a deep lyricist either, but Young May talks super crud, which is her thing. That's why she...
Yeah, but it's all stuff that I've heard before. It's not interesting. Yeah. It's just... She's just filling up the track. Like, really. There was no good chorus here at all. It was just a freestyle of her filling up the track and maybe saying some words to masquerade as a chorus. It's not a song. It's not a fully fleshed song. There's no real crafting going on here. It's just her thinking, I can spit bars, let me spit bars. And because I'm a buff thing, people will care. And I guess people will care. I hope she does well. I hope she evolves into a good artist over time.
But you don't like female rappers in general anyway.
Nah, I don't really fuck with female rappers because I don't really relate to them. There ain't nothing for me personally there in terms of female rappers usually. And I don't think I've found a female rapper who was like, you know what? This girl's sick. I'm going to listen to her on a consistent basis. Never. There's no female rapper that I'll put on one of her albums or something. Yeah. Not one. But that's just not for me, innit? Like, you saw all the girls in her video and all that sort of shit. So I'm assuming she's
very decent way.
I'm assuming she's appealing to girls and stuff. You want to have that,
course,
that boss bitch vibe and all that sort of stuff. But also, she's selling little sex here and there for guys that are gonna stumble across the video. But her main target audience, I'm assuming, is definitely females. Girls, So
when I was watching, I was like, girls are gonna love this. Because girls like rap, and obviously they're gonna be like super gassed that it's actually a girl that they can sing along to as well. Yeah, and it's not her. It's not like they have to sing along to a lyric of niggas saying, the uckers give me brain and shit. Now they got a female saying that I've got these niggas giving me brain and shit like that. So the girls are going to love it. So I do understand that her main target audience is girls, but I thought just for a song in general, I liked it, man. I didn't think it was that blasé as you're putting it. I thought...
if it came on in the background, I'd walk past. I wouldn't be like, oh, shit, what's that? Tell me what that song is so I can listen to it when I get home or something. No, I'll just be like, okay, we'll just keep it moving. It's background music.
I've only listened to it once, so maybe I need to listen again, but I like it, man.
I don't think you care to listen again.
I think it's
You really want to listen again to it?
I definitely want to watch it again.
But you're not like, oh, I need to hear this song again. I need to put it on repeat or something. She has some hard bars.
No. You just
want to see how buff her and her friends are.
Probably, yeah. Right. But when I did listen to it at first, I didn't think it was whack, fam. Not at all.
I didn't say it was whack. I said it was mediocre.
Yeah.
As I said, if you can flow on a beat and you're not off time or super shit, I'm not gonna call you whack. Yeah. You have to, for you to be whack. Like, I know whack. I've heard whack many a time. There are bare people who just don't understand timing and don't understand that you need to be on beat at least, or know about bars and structure and shit like that. She's not whack. She's mediocre. Like, she can, as I said, she can hold herself on the beat. She's in time and whatnot. She can fill up a track, but she's not filling it up with interesting things for me. There are no gems here.
I hear that.
It's just, it's a bowl of cornflakes. Like, there's no special prize at the end or anything like that. It's bland.
Okay, I hear that. I think she has some sauce, but I definitely
ain't
know,
crunchy nut, bruv.
I
Ain't
definitely
crunchy
know,
nut clusters.
I definitely know some girls. The girls are gonna love it. Like,
Yeah, I hope girls do love it. I hope she has enough time to develop into a artist that I can enjoy. But you know, to be honest, it doesn't even matter if I enjoy it or not. As long as she's getting her target audience on board and she's making music that she likes and she's cool with it, that's all that really matters at the end of the day.
but yeah, there's that song. Not a lot of new music. Cause I only got this song from the UK. There probably is some new music from the UK, but I just haven't been bothered to listen to it. Oh yeah, did you listen to Ray Nero, Jason's brother?
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
I thought it was okay.
It was alright, innit?
Yeah, it was alright.
I liked it.
I don't know. I don't know if he's on what he's talking about. Because it's a bit cruddy over there still.
Yeah, it was a bit cruddy.
Talking a bit cruddy. I don't know if Jason's listened to this to see
of course
what the
Jason's
fuck his brother's on.
Of course Jason's listened to it.
Is Jason like, yo, are you at it? Like, what are you doing, bro? any being an older brother and trying to keep his brother out from these gutters and these streets. I don't know. So I take things with a pinch of salt in it because I don't know how much truth is behind it. If there's some truth behind it, then I vibes with it a little bit more. But also I'd hope that there was no truth behind it. It's like, because it's Jason's little brother, innit? I don't want him to be out here doing
savageness.
Yeah, I don't want that to be the case.
Yeah. He weren't talking too savage on it though.
I was just talking about shotting and shit, innit?
Yeah.
Like, so maybe Jason gets hurt from him. You never know.
Nah, he definitely does it. You gotta
support the family business, bro. If your little brother's shotting Herb, you gotta buy Herb off him.
Yeah, but I don't know what's going. I don't know if he is talking as
And if he isn't doing that, then it puts the music in a whole new light, and then it's less legit for me.
I don't know if he's
like, I want it to be both. I want him to not be actually doing it, but I also want him to actually be doing it. Like, if he's actually doing it makes the music better. But I don't want him to be actually doing it because Jason's my brethren and whatnot. I don't want his brother to be going through
madness.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's factual or if he's just talking crud for the sake of it. But I definitely know that his little brothers are not as good as Jason was. Like,
yeah,
I definitely know that because I remember him moaning to me about them.
Yeah.
So
they did seem like little scoundrels.
Yeah. So it could be a bit of both. It could be a bit exaggerated. You know, them ones where it's like you do a little thing, but it's exaggerated, innit? But
it's fine to exaggerate. That's entertainment and that.
Yeah. But for the music, I thought it was good still. Like, I thought I liked the vibe. It felt like a bit of like a Section Boys vibe, like a bit of a. I think
the freestyle you sent was better than the song.
Oh yeah, definitely. The freestyle he was going in a lot.
Wasn't really feeling the song was okay, but it sounded a bit more grime to me, didn't it?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. It was rap, but it definitely had a lot of grime elements to it.
And I'm not into that.
And you're not into grime.
But the freestyle was way better. I don't think I listened to the whole freestyle because I ain't really about freestyles like that. Yeah. But I did listen to a bit of it, and there was enough, grittiness to perk up my ears and that. And then be like, okay, all right. All right. But then I was like, is this really true? Is this? And I was like, I can't even continue with this. 'Cause I don't even know. I don't know. The mystery's too much. So I had to leave it alone. But it's cool. I think if he keeps on doing what he's doing, he'll progress into doing some good stuff. I think he needs to keep on doing this.
Yeah, keep working on his craft. Yeah, but shout out to him.
Shout out to Ray Nero.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Shout out to Jason as well. Yeah. He needs to come on the pod again soon. But
he's over there, stacking his gold bullions.
Fucking but yeah, flipping. What I was gonna say was that I haven't heard any other music coming out.
What, from the UK?
From the UK, I've heard a bit of US music, like Lil Uzi and Gucci dropped a tape.
So you listened to it?
I did, yeah.
Because you told me today.
Yeah, because I listened.
So what, you listened to it today?
Yeah, I listened to it today. It came out yesterday. And
so you listened to it, what, in school?
No, on the way to school, and it was only 6 tracks, remember? So yeah, I listened to it on the way to school.
Okay. Okay.
And there was only like one track that I was feeling. It was
okay. So it wasn't. There's
mediocre
no
sh
real reason for me to go.
That's what I thought. It was on the same level as the Future.
That's what I thought. Because because the Future one was, it wasn't anything that I had to.
It wasn't
go
anything
listen
special.
To. And Lil Uzi Vert disappoints me
a
lot. A lot. So I knew Gucci would be consistent enough.
Did you listen to Fetty's new too?
No.
Yeah, I won't listen to
I ain't listened to nothing from Fetty. Fetty's shit.
Yeah, I ain't listening to that.
Fetty's crap. Yeah. He's been crap since he released his banger. Like, his whole first album was shite. So I ain't really gonna give him another chance unless he puts out something that really changes my mind. But I doubt that's gonna happen.
I was not gonna click on that new thing.
Highly doubt it.
Anyone else dropped a new banger?
Childish Gambino dropped a new track, but I didn't listen to that one.
Yeah,
the one from last week that he dropped wasn't too good either. But Childish Gambino is he's
a great artist.
Talented individual. Have you seen Atlanta?
I haven't seen it, but
Atlanta's very good.
He's a comedian.
He's a good comedian. I've only seen one stand-up special from him. I don't know if he's done more than that, but that was very good. He was very good on Community.
Because the Internet album was great.
Yeah, he's done great albums. I think he's great musically. He can rap, he can sing.
Yeah.
I don't know if he can produce. Maybe he can produce over there, but I'm not 100% sure. And he's a good writer.
Yeah.
In terms of, writing comedies and that sort of
scripts
shit.
and
scripts and that sort of stuff. And he is a good actor, but I kind of didn't think he was a good actor because when I saw him in, what was it, the one that Christopher Nolan directed with Michael McConaughey, I'm unsure of what it's exactly called. Interstellar. Yeah, he was in Interstellar.
He's in Interstellar?
Yeah, and I don't think he done a good job. Or it was The Martian, one of them. He was either in Interstellar or The Martian. Those released very close to each other, so I get confused with them. And they got like very similar themes.
Childish Gambino was in one of them.
Yeah.
I've seen both.
Yeah. You don't remember him?
No, fam.
Maybe it was The Martian. I think it was probably more likely The Martian. I don't know, but he
What, with Michael McConaughey?
No, with Mark Wahlberg. The other one's with Michael McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey is Interstellar. Yeah, he was like...
Mark Wahlberg, no?
Not Mark Wahlberg, Matt Damon, yeah.
He's in Martian.
Yeah.
So it was The Martian, yeah?
I think it was The Martian, because he was like some sort of nerd guy, and it just didn't work for me. It didn't... Like, it was too erratic for me. It felt like overacting. It didn't feel real enough. Okay. So I was like, okay, maybe Childish Gambino really isn't that good of an actor. But then I saw Community after that, and he was really good in Community. Like, he really played his role, and I bought him as that character. And then when I saw Atlanta, he done really well there as well. So I think he's a good actor. That was just, a day off or something. That wasn't really where he needs to be.
Not a good role for him, basically.
Yeah, but I think he's really super talented. But
that last track was trash.
It was mediocre.
It was trash, man. That rock shit, that was trash, man. I'm saying trash because
his new one, I don't know what he's saying because we haven't heard that.
Maybe if I was a rock fan, I'd like it, but I don't listen to that music. And
it was just too much instrumental, man.
Yeah, I wanted to hear. I was excited, innit? Because I was like, new Childish Gambino.
Yeah, same.
And I was like,
this is underwhelming.
I was so confused. I was listening to it. You know when you listen to something, it's like, what's going on?
I don't think it was rock. Was it rock?
It was, fam. I heard Bear screaming and...
It was just weird.
It was weird, man. It was weird.
It was experimental. But all trash. Experiments don't go well, so it didn't go well for me.
It was trash. But talking of some more music overseas over there, another experimental artist.
Is that what we're calling him now?
Nah, he's mainstream, man. But we'll talk about The Weeknd. We've spoken about The Weeknd before.
Well, he seems to be experimenting with this album.
Yeah, I think so.
Away from his usual stuff.
We've spoken about The Weeknd. He's an artist that we've loved for many years. His last album, he's shown his interest into the mainstream and the pop and the commercial. Yeah. Right, so I'm gonna talk about, because I have spoken about it before. Because Starboy I don't like. Mm-hmm. When I first heard that song, I heard it and I was like, oh no, I don't like this. I'm not gonna like the album. Then I
didn't go that far.
No, I just thought I'm not gonna like the album because I thought it was the title track.
I felt probably won't like that. Like if there's a lot of stuff for like Starboy in there, I probably won't enjoy it.
Then I heard the next song, which was the one with the sick video. What was it called again? What was it called?
I don't know.
I can't remember, fam. Let me go YouTube.
I think he had a whack chorus though.
I just didn't like that one either. He had a very great video, but I just didn't like that.
He had a good video, but a pretty shitty chorus.
And then False Alarm, that's it. Then then Thing came out. Like before this new music video thing came out, there was another song that came out, the new Daft Punk one.
Is it?
Yeah, and it's the last song on the it's the last song on the whole thing. Let me get the name of it. Cause that one I've heard that fully. I Feel It Coming featuring Daft Punk.
Yeah, I ain't heard it.
That's a very good tune. It's the last song on this, so you have heard it. But yeah. So basically, this came out. It's called Mania. It's like a 12-minute.
Yeah, it's snippets of all the songs.
Some
just to market the album, innit?
Yeah, it's to market the album
for the album, tease them and whatnot.
It's like a long music video. I don't think the music video has any deep messages. I think it's just
no, not really. It's
just bullshit.
Him just trying to seem super creative.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I listened to it, I thought the first song was good, which is apparently the first song is All I Know featuring Future. That was the first snippet. I thought that was sounding good, and I was thinking, okay, I might like this album. Then the second song was Sidewalks. Apparently, this is what people are saying. These are the songs that are being snippeted. Yeah. It's called Sidewalks apparently, and it's featuring Kendrick Lamar. I thought that one was sounding good as well. Then Secrets. I think that was the one where I was a bit, I'm not feeling this because it sounds a bit poppy. There was a couple mainstream songs in there basically. Apparently the next one was called Die For You. Then there was this one called Party Monster. That was the one where it sounded like he was on some trap thing. Like when it
was in the club.
Yeah.
On the stripper pole.
Yeah,
that was cool.
I liked that one as well. Yeah. I was thinking when I heard that I was like, okay, you're not fully
it's not
gone.
all gonna be
it's not gonna
bullshit,
be all
basically.
shit. Yeah. And then that last song came in, which was the mainstream song. But I like that mainstream song. Like, there's sometimes when The Weeknd does the pop shit, I actually like it, but I don't like Starboy. But on a whole, I did enjoy this Mania thing, and I feel like it has changed my mind about the album.
Yeah.
I feel like on a whole, it's done its job. It's done what he wanted, what I think he wanted it to do. I think at the beginning I wasn't very convinced about listening to the album. But now, like, I was still gonna listen to it, but I felt like I was gonna be forced to listen to it. But now, from hearing these snippets, I feel like there's hope, and I'm looking more forward to it, basically. And I know it's not gonna be completely commercial. I know it's not gonna be completely shit. I definitely know that there should be some good tracks on there, so I am looking forward to it still. What did you think?
I'm not gonna go through all the tracks and that because I don't even remember like how I felt about each one. But I will give you my general feel. So I know at first I was feeling a little disappointed, a little let down. I felt like, there was loads of a few songs that seemed like, the songs that I'm not really into and whatnot. But then he gave me a couple songs which sound like songs that I wouldn't mind listening to. There was one song which was like heavily auto-tuned, which I didn't really like because he doesn't need that much auto-tune and it sounded a bit weird. And yeah, I don't know where I'm at with this album. I think he's going to have some good songs on there, but I don't think as a whole I'm going to like this album. Doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. It seems like he's getting more towards the dance pop type of stuff, and
yeah, definitely.
He can do it. He can do it very well, like Wanderlust. And what other song did he do very well with that? I think that was the only one that was very, very good. Because Can't Feel My Face, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't really think this album's. I thought that this album's definitely going to be his worst album out of all 3 albums that he's released so far.
You're confirmed that already.
I think it's going to be his worst album.
Oh, I hope not.
Because, well, for me at least, I think I'm going to like his previous albums way more than this album. I don't think this album's going to be on the level that I expect from The Weeknd, or just the music that I like from him, to be honest.
Well, the thing is with The Weeknd, he always surprises me because from now just having this convo, I remember obviously after the first 3 beautiful EPs or albums or whatever you want to call them, what was it, House of Balloons, Thursday and Echoes of the Fall.
Echoes of Silence.
Echoes of Silence, sorry, yeah. Those, I thought there was a song called King of the Fool, I remember he's done. That's way down the line though. But those 3 beautiful masterpieces. Then his first album, his debut album was Kissland. And I remember on the promotion run to that, I was not looking forward to that album. Like the first songs that he had released, I was thinking, no, this is garbage. Then I heard the album and I liked it. What was his last one called again?
What was it called?
I have to Google it.
I've got it on my phone.
So
it should show up pretty quickly. I'm not 100% sure what it's called, you know.
I remember what the cover was though.
Yeah, so do I. It's got green and stuff.
Yeah, I can picture the cover right now. Beauty Behind the Madness.
Yeah,
that's it.
No, that I was picturing Kissland.
That's the one with the green. Kissland? Yeah. That's the first one. Beauty Behind the Madness.
Yeah.
I think it was the same thing. I think I just wasn't liking. Actually, wait. No. I was rating the build up to this because he dropped Often. And Earned It, which I rated as well, and The Hills. No, I was rating this. I rated the build up to this. I was gassed for this. But this
just
one,
Can't Feel My Face was the worst one.
Yeah, but you know what? Can't Feel My Face was his biggest hit. It is his biggest hit, and I feel like that's the route he wants to go now. He's tasted that money.
Yeah.
he's felt what it's like to be a mega superstar, and he's like, you know what? I can just make an album full of Can't Feel My Faces. It was probably so easy
and he
for him
doesn't
as well.
write his own stuff, so he needs good writers around him. He might just have mediocre writers here and there. So I don't know who's to blame for.
I think he tasted that fame,
songs.
fam, and he just realized he just wants to stay on that path, and he just wants to keep making like hit mainstream songs and them sort of radio program songs that those radios, that the ones that the Kanye don't like, innit?
Yeah.
But you know what? Even if the album's full of those, I know there should be the odd banger here or there, but I hope it's not full of it. I hope it's not full. I hope
there's enough.
I hope it's the other way around. But
there's enough good
you know
songs.
what? He's doing an interview, which this is a big surprise for him, with Zane Lowe. I lie, fam. He never does interviews, but he's doing an interview with Zane Lowe for Beats One.
About fucking time, bro. What, 2 albums deep and you ain't done no interviews? Come on, man.
I lie.
Be real.
It was part of his image, innit?
Yeah, I guess so. But now he cut off the hair, so he's a new guy.
But I saw the snippet.
Now he's just a normal artist. Before he was like, mystery artist, a little weird and whatnot. But now he's a superstar, innit? He feels like a star boy.
He's a star boy now, yeah. But I saw the snippet, and he said something about the album starts dark and it gets very dark, and then near the end it's gonna get lighter or whatever. So
I guess we'll just have to wait and see, to be honest.
I'm really hoping that he has like only a couple of the commercial songs here and there, and he's just tricking us. It's like he just put them there to make.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the album's good as well.
And then the rest of the album's gonna be just the Weeknd that we know and love.
But I really don't know. I'm really unsure. I'm cautiously optimistic. But I believe that I'm gonna like this the least out of all his other albums. At least. I think that's probably gonna be the result that we get from that.
Let's wait and see. Do you want to do the last topic?
We're at hour 20. Which was the last topic?
This one.
Alright, fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on then.
So basically Jay came up with this. You might as well introduce it.
Let me see. Is plastic surgery a deal breaker in relationships? Because I saw a couple tweets on my timeline today about plastic surgery and that. And I think an individual said that plastic surgery is cool to him, but he ain't fucking with no plastic surgery on the face or something like that. And someone else must have said, "Oh, what about knockers?" And that like your baby has to feed out of that, and he was like, I want to suck breast too. It's all cool, innit? So basically, my question is it a deal breaker?
Yeah,
How do you feel
I said
about
no. Like I don't think plastic surgery is a deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
I feel
you
like,
even said, plastic surgery on the face is cool.
yeah, I wouldn't mind plastic surgery in the face if like I'm in a relationship or I'm seeing a girl or whatever and she wants to get some thicker lips.
Oh my god!
I don't
So
mind
if
that.
a girl told you, if you was going out with a girl,
Yeah.
you think her face is completely fine,
Yeah.
and she was like, you know what, I want to get some work on my face. You'd be like, okay, you champion it.
I wouldn't champion it. If I think there's nothing wrong with it, I'm gonna be like, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. You don't need to get anything. But if it's something that I think, you know what, that'll be kind of cool. Still, like thicker lips. There's nothing wrong with that.
Any plastic surgery thicker lips just looks silly though. I've never seen it done and it looks like, normal lips or it looks fine. Never, not once have I seen it done and it looks like this is that girl's lips and it's cool. Never. It always looks weird. I think like
It matters how thick they get it and where they get it from, really.
yeah, I think my opinion on plastic surgery is if you're going to get plastic surgery on your face, you need to be willing to look like a weird plastic alien. Like, you need to know that is a possibility and you're cool with that.
But that's only if you bang it out, fam. Like, that
No,
only
but
happens if
you could
have
go
loads
for
of
you
it.
could go for one surgery and it go wrong and you look like a weird plastic alien and now you need to fix it by getting another surgery and now you look even more like a weird plastic alien. Like, it can happen, and I think when you mess around with your face like that, there's a large chance that it can happen. It could not happen as well. You could get plastic surgery and look amazing. I think Kim Kardashian looks pretty good with her plastic surgery and whatnot. I think her face looks tremendous. I think Kylie looks okay. I don't think she's that buff, to be honest. I don't really like. I think her lips look weird. I'm telling you.
No, I like
They look weird. They look weird. Kim's lips look like they're made for her face.
Yeah.
Kylie's lips look weird. They just don't look right. But yeah, if you're gonna get plastic surgery in your face, there's just it's so dangerous, man. It's so dangerous that you can just end up looking like a goblin or something, man. It's just not worth it in the end, in my personal opinion. I mean, yeah, you can get a nose job and look beautiful, or you can get when you get your lips done, it just looks silly to me. Or I don't even know what other surgeries you'd be getting on your face. Yeah,
You
but
can do anything to your face, man.
to be honest, if I was with a girl and she wanted to get plastic surgery on her face, then I think that would probably lead to me finding her unattractive eventually, as soon as she gets it. Because I don't think it's gonna look right. But if it looks fine, then that's cool. But I think if you start getting plastic surgery, I think it's a slippery slope. Like getting tattoos or I don't know, smoking cigarettes or something. Like, you're gonna continue to do it and continue to find little things about yourself that you want to change. And now you've already had a surgery and it
not
went
that
fine.
deep, yeah.
You think, oh, well, it's cool now. I'll just change whatever I want to change and be the person that I want to be. And someone getting plastic surgery, not all of the time, but most of the time,
Have self-confidence
yeah,
issues.
it's someone who's got self-confidence issues, you got low self-esteem, you rarely hate
nearly
something
every
about
girl has
yourself.
self-esteem issues anyway.
Yeah, and that's the type of shit that I want to stay away from. I need to be with a girl who knows who she is, who's accepting who she is, and knows that, this is the way I was born. This is life. This is life, so I'm cool with it. Like, whether I don't like my fucking nose or my tits or whatever,
That's such a
this
mission.
is just...
That's gonna be a mission to find, boy.
I've met girls who are like that. Well, I've met like one girl who said that to me. Who said that? What did she say? She said something like,
I haven't met any
like
girl that doesn't want to change anything about that.
not that she
haven't
doesn't
met
want to
any
change
person.
anything. She like communicated the sentiment that she was born this way. This is how she's gonna be in it. Yeah. So she's got to accept it, which is just the realness of it, innit? So I respected that, and that's the type of thing that I want to hear from girls in the future. If you're like, oh no, I really hate this about myself or whatever, fair enough. Like, you can dislike something about yourself, that's cool, but don't dislike it so much that you're thinking about it all the time or anything like that. You can dislike something and accept it at the same time. You've got to accept who you are. You've got to accept the position you've been put in or whatever, and you've got to accept that this is the way you were born. Unless like you're fat or something, then you can go work it off. But if you don't like your nose, there's not much you can do unless you wanna go get surgery. And then if you go get surgery, there's a chance you can look like a plastic alien. And it's not a chance that I'm willing to take. And I think that if you're with someone who starts going down that road, they'll probably slip further down that road and start looking like a gummy bear. And it's just not cool. Like a melted gummy bear. Come on, man. Leave that alone. But
plastic surgery's improved a lot over the years.
Yeah, but still, loads of people who get plastic surgery look weird. And I don't like boob jobs either. That doesn't really do anything for me.
Yeah, it can go wrong, but I don't mind it, man. I like it. I don't mind it. Like, I like natural and I like surgery. So if a girl wanted to get bigger tits or wanted to get a bigger bum or wanted to get bigger lips or whatever it is, as long as it's something that I disagree with, as long as it's something that I don't disagree with, then I'll just be like, all right, cool, fuck it. Like
I mean, I'd chill with a girl who got surgery. I'd fuck a girl that got surgery. I wouldn't wife one. I wouldn't want.
You wouldn't wife anything.
Yeah, but if I was to be in a relationship with two lovely ladies, one of them wouldn't be someone who's getting like plastic surgery and shit on a regular basis.
Yeah, I wouldn't say on a regular basis. That would probably
if she's
put
had
me off
plastic
as well.
surgery once, it also depends what she's got done. And I haven't experienced fake boobs in real life and whatnot, and felt them to see if they feel like rocks or whatever, like people say.
It matters how it's done. I've felt some horrible fake boobs before.
Is it? You've been out feeling fake boobs, yeah?
I told you about it, man.
Life.
I told you about it. It's
life.
It's not as
life, yeah.
It's not as nice as natural ones, but this was like a bad boob job, innit? Like,
okay.
So I don't know how.
Did it look nice?
It didn't look nice either, no.
So it was just dead all around.
Yeah, but I don't know what. It looked nice in the bra though. But
yeah, boobs generally look nice in the bra, whether they're nice or not.
Yeah, that's true. But it looked extra nice though. But like, what was I gonna say? But if it was a good boob job now, like it probably might have been better. You get me? But I don't really mind it, man. Like,
yeah, I don't. As I said,
if I'm with a thing and she came up to me and said, "I'm thinking of getting this done," as long as it's not changing something that I really like about her, then I'll just be like, okay, then.
I'd never encourage a girl to get anything
I wouldn't
done.
ever say like, oh, you need to get this done ever.
No,
like,
but if a girl came to me and she was like, I want to get this done, I'd be like, nah, leave that. If I'm with you, then I obviously don't care about that sort of shit. I don't want those things changed. Otherwise, I wouldn't be with you in the first place. Because I'd be like, oh, no, that's a bit too dead for me. I can't deal with that. You're like, your nose it looks like a crow or something. You look like you got a penguin beak. I can't really be dealing with that. But if I'm already with you and I'm like, okay, I'm dealing with this penguin beak, then for you to get rid of it, it's just a waste of both our time. Like, your nose is going to be hurt for like 2 weeks or whatever while you're recovering, won't be able to
But then it
sniff
might
and all
look
that sort of
nicer.
shit. Yeah, but it also might look like Janet Jackson's nose, which I'm not really fond of.
Or then you just drop it out.
See? I think it's very risky. It's very, very risky. But if it was like someone who had already had plastic surgery and I was attracted to them, then I guess it's not a deal breaker, but it leads me to make assumptions about your mental state. It leads me to, think that obviously you're not happy with yourself. You'll probably get more surgery in the future. Unless you're like, I only had this done because I really didn't like that. I'm never going to get surgery again. Then fair enough, you cleared that up for us. We can move forward. But if that's not confirmed, then I'll always be thinking like you're an insecure person who resorts to surgery to sort things out. And that's a scary predicament. Because first of all, you wake up with a supermodel looking chick and then fucking months later she looks like Gollum. It's not cool, man.
Yeah, it's well, we've talked about girls' appearances before. Like, it's the same as makeup anyway.
What's the same as makeup? No, makeup and plastic surgery are two completely different things.
Makeup's, I mean, plastic surgery is permanent, but like makeup's a fucking illusion anyway.
Yeah, but you can fuck up your face with makeup and wash it off and next day you're cool. Like, it's not the same with plastic surgery. You fuck up your face with plastic surgery, it's over. It's over for you. Life's done. Like, you look weird forever. You just look weird. And every time someone looks at you, they're like, oh, what's wrong with you?
If a girl can change her appearance by wearing makeup, why can't she change it by wearing plastic?
I'm not saying she can't. Like, if a girl wants to get plastic surgery and whatnot, good for you. Go get plastic surgery. If that's what you want to do and you feel like that's what you need to do in order to better your life and better yourself, go get plastic surgery. I don't give a shit. But I'm talking about whether I would want to be with a girl who's resorting to that sort of stuff.
But you'd be with a girl that wears makeup?
Yeah, I think makeup's fine.
Same thing.
But I don't think makeup changes people's looks that much. I have seen pictures online of girls' faces dramatically changed through makeup, but I've never experienced that in real life. I've never been with a girl that wears heavy makeup, and then when she hasn't got that makeup on, she doesn't look like the same girl before. I can generally, like, I can see what a girl looks like through her makeup. Like, I analyze her facial features to see if they're facial features that I'd like a nose, her eyes, her lips and whatnot. If those are around the shape that I'm, attracted to, then we're cool. It doesn't matter when the makeup comes off. The only thing that the makeup is going to hide is like skin defects and that sort of shit. And then maybe she has bare spots or something, and then that's kind of dead. But other than that, I know what you look like. But I think makeup does cause you to get spots and that too. So I don't know. But yeah, it's not a deal breaker, but I am a bit, bit standoffish when I know you've been undergoing the knife or whatever, or you think about undergoing the knife, because it just leads me to think where your mind state is at and what kind of person you are to be so, not confident in yourself that you think you need to get a surgery or something. And that's not the type of person I want to be in a relationship with, because that's just fucking long to deal with, bruv. You don't want to be dealing with anyone who's like that.
Majority of girls are fucking... I'm not confident.
Yeah, dead. Got to deal with a girl who's confident, or you got to, waste your time and build her up. Yeah. And take the L for like 3 months while she's moaning at you about girls you're cheating on her with that you're not actually cheating on her with and all that sort of shit, and then eventually she becomes a girl who knows who she is and whatnot, and she's got vision and goals and whatnot, and she's prospering and that. But no one ain't got no time for that. I'm not being moaned at about girls I'm cheating on you with ever again. Ever again, bro. Leave that out. But yeah, if you want to get surgery, go and do it, man. Just think about it first. Think about if you really need it.
Go get those big tits, man.
And most fake tits look whack. So
go get that big ass and those thick Kylie Jenner lips.
I've only seen 2 examples of fake tits that look cool in porn. In person? In person, I haven't seen any. No, I haven't seen any fake tits in person. But I've only seen two ladies that pull it off, and that's Lisa Ann and Cagney Lynn Carter. Everyone else was dead.
I don't know who the second person was.
You don't know Cagney Lynn Carter?
I've probably seen her.
Buff, fam. Even her, I would prefer her with natural tits, to be honest.
Yeah, a lot of those porn stars are basically fake, though, anyway.
Yeah, and it just looks silly. Tits. It looks silly.
I like that shit.
I would prefer you to have natural saggy tits, to be honest. Like, give me some natural saggy tits over big tits that just look
I don't
silly.
like when the nipples are like just out though, pointing the wrong way.
I don't really see much of that. Because I stay away from fake tit porn. Because it just doesn't do anything for me.
It's hard to stay away from it though. It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
That's majority of porn.
It takes like 20 minutes to find a good scene, bro. Take time.
That's long.
But yeah, I guess that's the end of the podcast. We're coming up to like an hour and a half. Thanks for
get those thick lips.
Yeah, do that if you want, or what's that thing you can do? Like put your sucking air in a cup or something, or something like that. Yeah, go do that. You fucking dumbasses. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. All that good stuff. And be sure to like, repost, and follow us on SoundCloud, and review, rate, and subscribe on iTunes. And we'll see you guys on iTunes, and we'll see you guys on iTunes, and we'll see you guys on iTunes, and we'll see you guys on iTunes.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you.